Hey there and welcome to the As Per YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, we will cover all the steps to create an ADHD self-assessment test for your WordPress website. An ADHD test is a quick self-assessment designed to help users identify potential symptoms of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, like inattention, impulsivity, or hyperactivity. Adding an ADHD test to your site can engage visitors, provide them with valuable insights, and encourage them to explore more of your content. Stick around and I will guide you through each step to easily set up an ADHD quiz on your WordPress website. Let's get started. In this video tutorial, we will explore the WordPress quiz plugin, which has all the needed features and functionalities to create the ADHD test. As you can see, I have already installed and activated the quiz maker plugin, so we can just head to the quizzes page. And on the quizzes page, you can see that I've already added the ADHD test so as not to waste your time. If you want to add a new quiz, you just need to click on the Add New button, then configure the quiz settings accordingly. As we have already created one, we will open the ADHD test we have already created. Here is our quiz, and at the first side you can see that I have added the quiz title as ADHD test, and of course added an image related to the quiz topic. Also, I have written a short description about the quiz. Here you can set a category for your quiz, and what is important is to add questions to each quiz. As you can see, I have already added 10 questions to our quiz. To insert questions, you just need to click on this button, and from the open table you can choose your desired questions and add them. Also, you can create a new question if you want. For that, you just need to go to the questions page here and click on the Add New button, then configure the question settings the way you prefer. As we have already added 10 questions, we will discuss the settings configuration you need to have to create ADHD test from the existing questions. We will discuss 2 questions, and you will understand the settings configuration you need to have for each question. The steps are the same for all questions. That is why we just discuss 2 ones. We will open the first 2 questions. Here you can see that I have added a question image and have written the question itself. Also, I have chosen the radio question type and added answer options here. To create an ADHD test, you just need to correctly configure the scoring system of the plugin and of the answer options. Here you can see the question: how often do you find it difficult to maintain focus on a single task? And I have added 5 answer options. Each answer option has its own weight point, starting from 0 to 4. That means overall the user can get 40 points at the most, as we have 10 questions, and the maximum point the user can get is 4 for each answer option, for each question. So we have decided to give 0 for the never answer option and 4 for the very often. And here you just need to tick any of the answer options as correct randomly so that you can close the question and can go ahead with the creation of the next questions. Here you can see that you can customize the settings the way you prefer, as the plugin offers a great number of features. Also, you can go to the settings tab, and here you can find more advanced settings you can customize and configure for the question. For now, we can go to the next question. Again, I have added a question image, added the question. I have chosen the radio question type, and of course added the answer options, and have given the same weight point for these answers as well. As the settings configuration is the same for all the 10 questions of the ADHD test, we will not discuss all the questions right now. Instead, we will go to the ADHD test we have already created and understand what other settings configuration we need to have for this test. What is most important in creating the ADHD test is correctly configure the scoring system and the interval messages. We will discuss each of them right now. For that, we go to the result settings tab, and here you can see the calculate the score and display score options. We will choose by weight points for both of these options. Also, you can tick the high score option as it's somehow a self-assessment test and there are no correct and incorrect answers in the quiz, so you don't need to display any scoring at the end of the quiz. By scrolling down, we will see the result message option. Here you can provide some additional information if you want that will be displayed on the result page of the quiz. I have decided to add text like this, and of course I have added a button so that the users can be redirected to my desired page. You can do the same for your quiz. So then we can scroll down a little bit to see the intervals feature. Here it is. We have configured the intervals by points, as you can see. With the intervals feature, you can set different messages and display them based on the user's answers to the questions. The system takes the most relevant interval message and displays it to the users based on their answer choices during the quiz. As you can see, I have already created the intervals. We have 3 intervals here. Also, I have added images to each interval, which you can do as well. And what is most important is to configure the interval message itself. We can make it bigger so that you can see the whole text. If the users appear in this interval, then the text unlikely to have ADHD will be displayed to the user, of course with its description. If the users appear in this interval, then the text "you have ADHD inattention symptom" will be displayed. And finally, if the users appear in this interval, then the text "you have ADHD hyperactivity symptom" will be displayed. Also, as you can see, I have added HTML code to our interval message to make it more advanced and interactive. I have added font size and made it bold. To customize the interval message the way you prefer, you just need to open the interval message editor. Here is the Open Editor, which is designed and developed with WP Editor, so you can customize it the way you prefer and you can add your desired codes here. We can close it. Also, for the intervals feature, you can click under the actions, and here you can provide a redirection URL for each interval. Also, you can add an email attachment file here. You can do the same for all the intervals, like this. By doing so, the users will be redirected to the corresponding page based on the interval they appear in. Once we are done with the intervals feature, we can go ahead and go to the user data tab. Here I have enabled the information form option and set it before the quiz, and I will gather valuable information, for example name, email and gender. I will collect this info, for example, to use it for later email marketing campaigns. And of course, having an information form in a quiz helps you better understand your target audience and your quiz takers. So once the changes are successfully done, we just need to copy the shortcode of the quiz, then head to the post, add new post here. Here we need to insert the quiz shortcode and write a title for our post, for example, ADHD Test. You can either publish the post or save it as a draft, whatever you prefer. Also, you can insert the shortcode of the quiz on any post or a page you like. And now we can see our quiz on the front end. Here it is. So we can start passing the quiz. Here we need to fill in the necessary data. For example, like this, name, then comes the email, and we choose gender. Then click on the next button and fill in the questions like this. We randomly choose options here. Here is the result. As you remember, this interval message corresponds to the second interval we have configured. So we have the ADHD inattention symptom based on our answer choices. As you remember, this interval message corresponds to the second interval we have configured for the quiz. As you can see, creating an ADHD test is quite simple. Thanks for watching us. If you find this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave any questions in the comments. See you in the next video. Bye!